Hello, Big Brother fans. It is me, Mike, aka BB Gossip, and it is April 1st, 2026. This is not an April Fool's prank of a podcast. Just a short one today. Haven't talked to you guys for a while. I'm going to be doing a longer one, if not multiple ones, on my other podcast channel, which is Mike Talks About. Those of you that know how to get to it already do. Those of you that don't, well, I think if you Google Mike Talks About podcast, you will probably find it, and it looks a lot like the icon for the BB Gossip podcast. So we'll leave it at that. However, on that one, I am going to talk about non-reality TV stuff, like the fact that I am currently driving across the state of Florida to hopefully catch the rocket launch that's happening today. But more on that channel. On this channel, we're going to just talk very briefly about reality TV and what is going on. So, no real Big Brother news other than just constant talk about former house guests, right? It is just now a social media landscape where you just see all kinds of stuff related to other, former Big Brother house guests. I will give you an example of one of those things. So, on Twitter, which I don't really go on anymore, Ashley, last season's winner, apparently decided to get involved in a conversation about wealthy people tipping. And she just really should have stayed out of the conversation because, in essence, she said, wealthy people, it was to do with like DoorDash things. It's like just because someone's wealthy, you think someone's wealthy doesn't mean they are. They may not have that amount of money or something. And DoorDash already charges a lot, so why should you tip at some certain level? I don't know the exact details. I don't have the text in front of me, so I'll leave it at that. But the point is, it's just not a smart conversation for her to try to weigh in on. But this is always how Ashley has been. She was that way in the house too, right? Where she would say things and you would go like, oh my gosh, but she managed to win. So, hey, more power to her. But she went on this little comments and people, quote, and I'm using air quotes here, attacked her. And so then she decided to leave Twitter because it's just a place, she said it was full of losers and all kinds of things. She kind of got mad and she ended up on Threads. And I don't know, she may be back on Twitter by now. I'm not sure. It's kind of like, whatever, Ashley. She didn't show up on Blue Sky. There's just still not a huge Big Brother house guest hanging out on Blue Sky. Off the top of my head right now, I think the two most active Big Brother house guest accounts that I'm aware, maybe three. I'll give you three. Because Quinn has been fairly active from a couple of seasons ago. And America is kind of active, but she's just posting as a fan about whatever she's doing. It is not a interactive, I'm promoting myself Big Brother kind of stuff. It's more just about shows that she's watching. And then Morgan just recently kind of dialed up her involvement on Blue Sky again. I don't know why she suddenly decided to. She kind of tried it for a bit and then she kind of faded back, and she's kind of in the last couple of weeks got involved again as well. So, that's kind of your whole Big Brother landscape on Blue Sky. It's fairly free of actual Big Brother contestants. There are a few more out there, but I don't see them posting a lot. Now, I'm not on Blue Sky a whole lot right now, so I may be missing stuff, but I do have my official Big Brother house guest thread that I can pull up to see what's been posted, and there just hasn't been a whole lot. So, no real Big Brother news. I mean, we've got another season coming up, right? I don't think the Paramount Warner Brothers, whatever, merger, all that kind of stuff, I don't think it will affect this season. It will be interesting to see what happens, though, in future seasons if they do actually merge, because this is also like the HBO, right? This is like HBO, and so their app's a lot more expensive than Paramount's app. And I'd be curious to know, are they going to start charging even more? Because I'm not going to be paying, $10 or $11 or $12 a month to watch the live. I shouldn't say I won't, because I will. But, that's what you can be looking to pay to watch the live feeds. Whereas now, if you're not going through Pluto, to watch the live feeds. You're paying, $6 a month or less, $5 a month. But so that's something that could happen. But again, probably more likely to happen next year than anything that changed this year, because it hasn't even been approved. It's all kinds of, you're just not sure what's going to happen. So there is that. Other reality shows. Traitors ended. Would you guys know that? I do know that they had initially extended the casting process for the U.S. version, because they're going to do a non-celebrity version of U.S. Traitors, and they had extended the casting by at least a week. And the last I checked, I think yesterday or the day before, it said that they were closing casting on March 27th, right? And originally it was March 20th. So they extended it a week, but then there's no update, unless it's been updated in the last day and I just missed it. So I don't know why they would only extend it for a week. I saw reported on some webpage that they've been getting like 1,000 applications a day. So it's kind of, it's just a massive. As a matter of fact, if you apply, they say we may not even see your application. There's been so many. Sorry if we don't see yours. We can't get to all of them. So it is what it is. They've had a lot of people apply. I also did happen to see, I was kind of curious on Traitors Ireland, because they had their first season. And so I was curious on their casting process, because I wondered if they were going to have a season 2. And they have agreed to do a season 2. And as it turns out, their casting for season 2 is closed. So they've already cast their folks for season 2 of Traitors Ireland. And of course, all the other places, Australia's done. I don't know. And I don't know if New Zealand is done yet or not, but the same company is doing Australia and New Zealand. I'm just not sure of the status on those, other than I think they're done. It's just when they're going to broadcast them. So there's lots more English versions out there. I am sure Canada's going to have another one. That'll be their either season 4 or season 5. So Canada's had a few seasons. So that's what's going on in the Traitors world. I am not following Survivor. I am not following most other reality shows. So let's cut to the chase. One other reality show that I have been watching. I've been watching House of Villains. It's okay. It's all right. It's got Paul. Friendship. Bracelet Paul, 2 seasons in a row getting second place Paul. Paul's on it, and Paul's doing great. Paul's fine. I'm not making fun of Paul. I actually like Paul. I'm fine with Paul now. And so he's on it, and he's doing okay. Is it Titus? Is that his name that's on it from Survivor? And then New York is on it, and it's okay. I'm enjoying it. I'm not like on the edge of my seat. Last year I was much more into it with Jesse, because he was so over the top, and I just was rooting for Jesse, Mr. Natural Jesse. I haven't gotten that same vibe from Paul, but Paul is being like Paul, like he was in the house in the Big Brother. Actually, he's kind of being like, what the heck? What's going on? He kind of is that little kind of like, why am I? What's going on? I have no allies. It's fine. Paul's enjoyable to watch. And the season's been okay. The other reality show that I am watching is the Jury Duty, the second season of Jury Duty. And actually, I don't like it. I really don't. I'm going to watch it just to see it through, but it's just not, I don't know. Somebody on my timeline, when I said I really didn't care for it, they said they're loving it, they think it's hilarious. But I'm thinking, like, this is just basically a show similar to Community or The Office or Parks and Rec. I mean, that's all it is, except for one of the people on the show doesn't know that it's a fake show, right? But he's going along with everything, so it's just not really, there's really weird, strange, awkward things happening, but he's just soldiering through it, and it just doesn't feel the same. I don't know. I said it, and I've said it several times. I was hoping for Joe Schmo, and where the guy's like totally thrown in there, and you watch production try to do things and work things out, and you see the characters do their own diary room entries where, like, today I had to do this with Joe, and I had to act this way, and I wasn't comfortable with it, but I powered through it. But in this case, and it's the way they did the season 1 of Jury Duty, the characters, the actors never break character until the show is completely over. Once they've wrapped it, like the last episode, they break character and talk to the person that was being duped. But I don't know. By that point, I just miss it. I don't know. It's just what it is. So Jury Duty is what it is. If you enjoy it, great. It isn't my cup of tea, but as I said, I'm already so far into it, I'm going to watch it the rest of the way through. And that really is what is going on in my world of reality TV for now. Those of you that wonder why I'm driving across the state of Florida, I retired in December. Some of you may have missed this. And so my wife and I have been down in Florida I've only been down for just over a week, and I'm actually heading home at the end of this week. So I'm not down here for a long time, but I have a much more free time now. I've been doing a lot of stuff the last 2 months that was keeping me really busy, but now I'm kind of freed up again, hopefully, and we'll see if I can talk to you guys some more. But that's what's up, and I'm going to sign off. Again, I have a lot more to say, but I'm going to say it on my other podcast that I fired up a couple months ago called Mike Talks About, and I just talk about whatever, and that's what I'm going to do there, is I'm going to go talk about whatever. And so if you want to join me there, I will be posting there later today. I'll be recording it probably right after this gets posted, and I'll get it posted later today, and so you can catch up with me there as well. All right? Thanks, everybody. Thanks for your support. Shout out to my patrons who I keep telling I'm recording stuff for, and then I don't post anything, so I apologize. I still have a recording sitting here that is so old now, it's like I can't post this, but I have not forgotten you, my patrons, and I appreciate you all. We'll talk to you guys either on the other podcast or here sometime down the road, all right? Be well. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.